Hi all together. After we published our tutorials for the X-cyclone separation technology, we got a couple feedbacks and people asking me, for example on LinkedIn, for what purpose you started to develop the 3D elements. The idea behind that and the reason why we started to develop our X-cyclone separator in a more compact version in a plastic or in a metal 3D printing version. The reason and the idea behind that was honestly a huge company from South Korea who contacted us and discussed with us a little bit how our commercial know-how, for example for our commercial kitchen ventilation, but also for our industrial air cleaning, how the know-how in this area. So what you see here is the industrial air cleaner, the IWC watch company, or like we see here, a very high efficient commercial used recirculation hood. So the idea and the discussion with this huge company from South Korea was how could we use together this know-how and this research and development work we did over centuries, how we can use this in end users products. So for example, in kitchen ventilation hoods, not for commercial use, for private use, so like you have it at home. So a system like that which cleans the air and blows it back to the room. This is very famous in Europe for low energy private homes. So you cannot blow out warm air. This is not efficient anymore. So you have to keep the air inside the room. And if you want to do that, you need for sure very, very high efficient air cleaning. And so what you see here is one of our smallest commercial used kitchen ventilation hood for recirculate the air inside a room. So for private use, for your apartment at home, it's much too big. So a couple discussions, just a rough brainstorming kind of discussion we had with, like I said, a company from South Korean, but also with a very famous private kitchen ventilation company from Austria. So we discussed with them, can we use this technology we developed over centuries, can we use that also in products for private use at home in my apartment? And what we did, so for this, please refer to the comments below. What we did is we did, over centuries you can say, we did a lot of research and development for our commercial used separation system. So what we have here is not the latest generation, the generation before in a stainless steel version. But for example, this is what we have here is a commercial used X-cyclone element in stainless steel version, often used in processes in chemical industries or textile industries, where you need the elements in stainless steel. But to come there, we did over centuries research and development to come from very simple baffle type separators to a high efficient X-cyclone system. And then the discussion we had with these companies, like I said, from South Korean one or from South Germany, very famous one, the discussion was in the past, can we use systems like that we at the moment using in commercial kitchen ventilation or in machine tool industry, can we use that technology also for our products for air cleaning we manufacture, for example, for clean the air in my apartment or for clean the air in my apartment kitchen? And in the past, in these discussions all the time, The show killer was the size, the geometrics of our element. So for example, we could make it in the past not more thinner than 50 millimeters. This came from the profiles. And but we saw in these discussions there's a lot of interest for use this technology in more compact products, like a very nice made commercial, not commercial, private home kitchen hood, or for a very compact, nice designed air cleaner for my apartment in Asia. Or use this technology in my cooking equipment, in my oven, also for my private kitchen. So all the time we were approached and discussed with ideas like that, or we have manufacturers for laboratory pumps in laboratories where we have airflow very limited and we need something very small, very compact to integrate it in a vacuum pump. So honestly spoken, so far these were only discussions, because all these partners discussed with us, they realized, yeah, the very high efficiency, the very high performance of our separators. But so far the show killer were the sizes. So our elements for commercial use, they are perfectly sized and no problem at all. But use an element like this in my private home, in my private cooking equipment, or in my private air cleaner, or in smaller other products, all the time the show killer was the sizes. And this was why we developed elements in 3D printing now. Of course, the challenge was to come from here to here without any loss, without any negative influence in the separation efficiency. This took us a while, and we did a lot of research and development on CFD systems, but in the end of the day, yeah, mission accomplished. We have an element now, for example, stainless steel metals 3D printing, 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. Yeah, you can compare the size to my glass, then it makes it more clear. And also the thickness we reduced more than more than 50%. So here we were 50 millimeters, now we are down to 20 millimeters, and without any negative effect, influence on the separation efficiency. So separation efficiency here, same like here. So this took us a while, but like I said, we are ready to go now, and this is the reason why we make this and why we show this. We want to go now step 2 and step 3. So not only discuss it, so we want to enter now the next steps and find partners to integrate this technology in their products and build first prototypes and then first products. So yeah, we want to go, and we will go now the next step, and this is the reason why we promoting now these 3D elements, and why we explaining them, why we showing them, and why we also had it in our past tutorial. So this is the reason, and we would be happy if somebody sees this small tutorial video now from me. Contact us, please contact me direct. You see my email now below. Contact me and yeah, let's start develop something together. We would be very happy that we could use now these not so nice times for develop something like I explained now. So yeah, happy to hear from you, and hopefully we can start some kind of project together. So thanks for that. Bye.